this audio is not from that Zoom call video. This audio is 11 days. Okay. So now we're seeing it. The Zoom call was 6 days after Charlie's death, with her doing a Zoom with employees saying, hey guys, cult up. Everything's changing. Forget about all those emails with Charlie. Now we're becoming what Charlie wanted, aka what Erika and JD Vance and Benjamin Netanyahu want, right? So that was the Zoom call. But this is after the big event in Arizona, the big worship event with the merch, with the guy walking around with the cross on his shoulders, all that shit. That's what this is, guys.
Hi, everybody. I still love all these emoji Zoom things. Wow. I don't even know where to begin. The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century, like, it's just insane. We had over 275,000 people that attended, and stadium, overflow, Westgate, insane, you guys. And then you have, was it 100 million? You guys that heard the gospel and all about Charlie and all about everything that you guys do, and the hard work of Turning Point USA is insane. We had thousands that were registered to vote. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that, because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the events team, the development team, the graphic design team, the production team. It's just phenomenal. Their incredible work of leading into the memorial.
Dude, that's like wild. We got big merch numbers, guys.
And honestly, a lot of the staff that worked on the memorial, they had 20-hour days for a week during the time of us grieving the loss of my husband. And honestly, I know several staff that didn't even sleep. Again, you guys are breathing angels, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And obviously a huge thank you to the Mosaic team. VI, you guys are 10 out of 10. Like, we have the most incredible team. We just do. And you guys know that, and you guys are all a part of that. And I am so, so thankful. And if you do have a moment and you run into any of those staff members that you know had a role in this, and you know that they put a lot of their time and effort.
Put a fiver in their G-string.
There's something really special to be seen in moments like this, and it's not easy. I'm speaking from experience. I'm right in the trenches with you guys. And so the fact that you just, a simple thank you. I don't care if any of you have beef with each other from the past or have any issues with someone said something about this or that. Like, if you guys have any of that, please put it to rest. My husband's dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead. And it puts life into perspective of how short life is, and relationships, and God puts people in your life for a reason, and it teaches you a lesson, it teaches them a lesson. So if you are going through a time where, just lay it to rest, and we are moving forward, Turning Point USA 2.0 with Charlie in our hearts, and that's what he would want.
Dude, that's crazy. So, dude, there she's like, Charlie's dead. In the other Zoom call, she's like, he's directing this from heaven. And so, yeah, Turning Point USA 2.0. That is the new one. I mean, guys, she jumped right in there. She jumped right in there with her and Netanyahu. That is pretty crazy. Now we're seeing the memes. Dude, that's frightening. That is, I know this is like an AI meme, but dude, it just feels all too real, doesn't it? Holy shit, bro. If I see her in a dark alley, bro, I am putting my zips on, dude. I am out. Later. Yeah, so Candace Owens did leak this. I think we should go look. I want to see Candace's commentary about this. I'm curious what she has to say. Loose lips sink ships, bro. Dude, her numbers are down, boss. Only 1 million views in 8 hours?
All right, you guys.
That seems low, doesn't it? I will say this. I have never seen a money grab like what went on with TPUSA. I'm serious, dude. I have never seen a money grab like that organization and the instant gear shifting. Like they instantly went to like, we're putting TPUSA in every middle school and high school in the country. And that's like pretty weird, guys. I mean, he used to go out and debate college students, and then all of a sudden he gets shot. And the day after he gets shot, his wife comes in who had nothing to do with this thing. And then next thing you know, they're like, well, we're just going to put this organization into every environment that has United States kids in it. And it's our new mission is now that middle school kids who are like 11, we're all of a sudden, we're going to take the Charlie Kirk College organization and we're going to put it into the rooms with every 11-year-old in America. That's weird, guys. If you had anything, right? Imagine anything universal that was going to end up in every 11-year-old, like, school kids environment. Like, you know, even making nutritional changes is, like, hard for 11-year-olds. But they're like, no, we're going to put this religious cult into middle schools all of a sudden because somebody died. And like, oh yeah, and Benjamin Netanyahu is funding all this war criminal. And yeah, we're like kind of hiding our taxes. And like, we've completely changed this thing like on a dime. Like literally, it's almost like this shit was set up. Like it feels like this like 2.0 was already waiting in the wings, just waiting for, you know, something to happen like Charlie to, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's pretty bizarre. Like, I have never seen a turnaround like that. I mean, the minute he was dead, they were like, dude, she was on TV like a day later, you know, fire and brimstone, I am taking over. And then they're still tweeting from his account and shit. This is like out with the old, in with the new. You know what I mean? It's like a set design change in a theater production where literally while someone's talking, they're like moving the wall behind her. Here we go. Here's the new office space, new light. Hey, guys. They turn to a new camera, and it's a brand new, like, welcome to the new TPUSA. We love Israel. Benji, thank you. Thank you, guys. By the way, now we are going to churches, and all middle schoolers need to get the mark of TPUSA on their left wrist. And it's going to sting a little, guys, but don't worry. We got you. Right? Right? Hi, I'm Erika Kirk. Oh, wait. I'm sad. Oh, there we go. Oh, my God. Dude, who has money? Come on, give me some money. Right? I mean, fucking very bizarre.
Not even in the old world, not even under monarchy rule in the 11th century. In England, would that work? You can't just say, oh, well, that was his missus. That was his queen consort, and hand her a kingdom. Even under that model, it would be Charlie's son that would inherit Turning Point USA. So stop doing that. Stop saying that. Doesn't make any sense. The public is not biting. I am not biting. And
I mean, that's another good point, too, that Charlie said women belonged in the home, right? Women weren't supposed to be CEOs. Women were supposed to be the homemakers, the MRS degree, taking care of the kids. Wait a second. Why is a woman all of a sudden the CEO? That's not what Charlie wanted. That's the antithesis of what Charlie said. Right? Come on, man.
To be clear, the more time that goes on, the more that we are seeing the general direction that this company is taking under her stewardship, the less we're liking. The general public doesn't like it. I don't like it. And especially the recent bout of paranoia where we had a bunch of employees who factually worked 20-hour days. Those employees were then fired without even being given a clear reason as to why. Just, gotta go, going in a different direction. That doesn't exactly match what we were told as the public. We were told that they're a family. How dare anybody question anybody ever in the family? Followed immediately, almost seemingly in the new year, by get out. We're just moving in a different direction. knock, knock, we're at your door, you fired, and you better hand me your computer or else. We just want to know what happened here. And thanks to this recent string of misguided firings, that's putting it mildly, we did happen to get our hands on an audio recording of a corporate-wide Zoom call, which took place pretty immediately following Charlie's memorial. So for clarity, this call took place on Monday, September 22nd. So this is 11 days, less than 2 weeks after her husband was publicly assassinated in front of the entire world. So I'm just looking at the chat here, and you guys are responding live in the way that I felt live listening to this. It is the general tone that is off-putting. It's the laughter that is off-putting. It's, again, we are not even 2 weeks after watching your husband be assassinated. We're talking about numbers and metrics that have been hit. And my husband's dead, not to be morbid. That is a sentence that and this was not my husband, and I had no sort of the type of relationship that she had with him, that I was able to utter. Least of all, I mean, that's moving pretty quickly to the acceptance phase.
Dude, cat fight!
Now, we know everybody grieves differently. In my imagination, I just thought she would be more upset.
Dude, Erika Kirk's not grieving, guys. I'm telling you, business relationship, okay? She's grieving in like, you know, oh shit, Charlie's gone and like my business partner is gone. And sure, we had some fun memories, but like mostly she's like, all right, now my version of Turning Point USA gets wings. Let's go. Let's hit it.
And I want to be clear, the overall mood of this call is extraordinarily upbeat. It's extraordinarily happy. But of course, as the CEO and chairman, she does have to address the elephant in the room, the morbid elephant in the room, if you will, because it's an obligation. You have a new CEO. The employees are working 20-hour days, but also their founder, Charlie, was publicly assassinated less than 2 weeks ago. You got to address that. And
dude, Erika is stoked. She is, dude. She went from her MRS degree to having the keys to the kingdom and Benjamin Netanyahu's money, dude. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Like she got liberated in a way. She was, I mean, if you look the way, you remember the way Erika Kirk was before? Dude, when you look at her before this went down, dude, do you remember the way she used to dress at events, guys? Look at this shit. She was dressing like a fucking Cupid doll or whatever. Bro, remember? Like a trad wife from the lost land of Barbie? Like this shit was nuts, dude. Hi, I'm Erika Barbie Kirk, and I'm here to raise Charlie's kids. And now she's like wearing leather pants and, you know, kimonos and shit. And you know, glitter jackets and like dancing around in front of fucking pyrotechnics, dude. She has been liberated, boss. Completely. She is like a weird mix of stripper and Barbie doll from 1820s France with a stripper pole, boss. That's what it was.
You're going to hear her address that by recapping to them that throughout these long working days, the employees were provided with ample resources while they were working. Take a listen.
I'm just grateful that while things were still in motion and moving around, that we had our leadership teams provide for you counselors, pastors. I heard there were therapy dogs. Slightly jealous that I didn't get to have any moment with a therapy dog. Breakfast. I was really adamant about making sure that we paid for your flights for your spouses to be there. That was something on my heart. You don't want to grieve alone. No one's supposed to grieve alone. It's not healthy.
Dude, who's Erika grieving with, dude? J.D. Vance and his favorite leather couch?
I just think it's a beautiful honor that all of these benefits were made for the community to grieve and remember Charlie. And I really hope you took advantage of those. in a healthy way when they were provided, because it's meant to be for everyone, for healing. Grief comes in waves. You know, some days are going to be tougher than others, but, you know, take it as it comes. And that's why you have your Turning Point family, and just lean on them and lean on other people in your life that you know will help you and pour into you and pray with you to get you through it. I say that, though, that if you do need more time to grieve.
She's like, come out with me. She's like, but I grieve on stage, baby, with the pyrotechnics and the vice president getting handsy. That's how I grieve. You need to grieve with people you love. I'm going to go grieve out there, my stripper pole on stage.
Please continue to use Turning Point USA's network of counselors. We have pastors. I mean, there are so many resources for you.
See, this is kind of weird too, though. Like, please use Turning Point USA's network of counselors, and we have pastors, right? I mean, it's really, please use our people when you're grieving. Like, let's keep our grieving in-house, guys. Okay, right? You know, that's how we're going to do it here. We have pastors. We have Turning Point USA approved counselors that will help you through this. Dude, I don't know, dude. It's a little weird.
If you do need additional time off, please talk to your director about using paid time off for that. And again, it's not easy, but again, grief is hard.
Yeah, she's like, don't really take paid time off. If you need it, like, we can do it, but, like, please just go see a pastor, right?
Otherwise, honestly, Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action, full steam ahead, you guys. Charlie would want us to get back to work, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we did with the memorial, and I'm so honored and proud of each and every one of you, because that's what we're going to do in his honor shift. And in his name. We have so much to do, which is exciting. Charlie in heaven is excited. Like, you guys thought you had a busy schedule, then just you wait. And he's doing some awesome things with Jesus in heaven right now, but there's so much work.
Dude, Charlie's doing awesome shit with Jesus in heaven right now. Dude, is she like talking to Charlie? Does she have a line to heaven? Hey, it's like a 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗹𝗀 thing here, right? Where we have the phone. Hello. Wait, there's a phone. Is that Charlie in heaven calling? Charlie, how you been, lad? We've missed you. Charlie, what's going on? What's going on with your fucking wife, bro? She is tripping. Dude, you busy? You busy in heaven? What are you and Jesus doing? You guys, you went kayaking. Oh, interesting. Dude, what? Oh, Jesus lost his ass, guys. He was actually betting on Denver, and he was very bummed out when Bo Nix got hurt. Right? Like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, what the hell, bro? Dude, I didn't know Jesus was a Broncos fan, bro. That, to me, that's the most disturbing thing about this segment, is I discovered that Jesus is a Broncos fan. Dude, that's it. I'm tapping out. All right? Oh, shit, bro.
Be done. I mean, since his assassination, we have 100,000 chapter requests. We have 300,000 new donors. That is a blessing in itself.
Yikes, dude.
Again, not normal. All God. I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to fulfill. I mean, I'm saying these numbers because it puts into perspective that we're not just sitting and thinking and looking at the wall being like, what do we do?
Yeah, she's like, we're just getting money. So much money. She's literally, dude, this is like record label executives after Kurt Cobain blows his head off, and they're sitting there going, you know, guys, we should probably re-release Smells Like Teen Spirit right now. Like, I think releasing Nevermind would be the move. We are going to cash in. Let's have a Kurt retrospective. Let's go interview Courtney Love. We can get a book deal going. How else can we pull this out, right? Dude, that's what they do. They're sharks, guys. They are degenerates. They are just looking for a way to make a buck. And she's like, oh my God, Charlie is dead. But guys, let me just tell you, because guys, TPUSA was struggling financially. Okay. They were struggling. They were like being bled dry because all the people like Colvett and fucking Tyler Boyer, they're all making $300,000 a year. Okay. All the upper management people in TPUSA are making salaries that are way higher than the work they're doing. Okay. These guys have been just bleeding this organization dry to where it had no money. And now she's like, oh my God, we have just millions.
Like that, there is so much to do. You have over 20,000 AmFest registrations.
There's a lot happening there, and none of it is what I would be expecting to happen there. So basically what the employees said to me was that they got onto this call and everyone's exhausted, everyone's been working, they pull off this massive memorial. And then there's kind of this approach where it's like, well, if you guys need paid time off, like Charlie's in heaven dancing, wanting you to work harder. He's just up there like, you better work, but you can use the paid time off that you have earned, by the way, if you need to grieve more. But imagine you're the employee and you're like, okay, well, this is his wife saying this. So am I weird?
Yeah, I thought that part was really weird too. How the whole thing was being sold that like, now it's time to really get to work. We have all this new business. But I mean, if you really need to grieve, like we're not going to prevent you from grieving, but please go talk to the TPUSA approved pastors and counselors. And if you need to have time off, we can take the paid time off. But guys, we have 50,000 hat orders. And Charlie's up there dancing, saying, you don't need paid time off. I mean, it really was like that, guys. I hate to agree with Candace, but Candace is not wrong. It was basically saying, if you need it, we'll cover you, but we don't want you to need it because Charlie's up there dancing, and Charlie says, we have a bunch of hat orders to fill, and we have 300,000 new donors that we need you to go dance with. I mean, it's pretty bizarre, but I have hit my Candace Owens limit for the day. Dude, it is like, dude, watching her, I mean, I get it. We're doing some content, whatever. We're trying to like, you know, turn the grifter versus grifter so we can, you know, whatever, try and exploit some little MAGA shit, start a little fire. But like, my God, how do people watch this woman? Why does this woman have 6 million subscribers? And why do people watch this show religiously? This is the most boring, circular, go nowhere, pointless shit. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It is like, it's like soap operas at like 1/10 of a normal speed, dude. It's like watching Days of Our Lives, but you slow it down until everyone is talking like this. It is like, dude, I feel like my life is trying to escape my body watching this shit. Like, my God, she's not even a good entertainer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, like, I don't understand who watches it. You know, I mean, I don't understand if it's just a bunch of weird, like, old dudes who, like, want to bang, or if it's, like, you know, socially awkward, like, hillbilly moms that are, I'm trying to figure out who fucking watches this shit. Maybe it's just deeply religious weirdos or something. Like, they're watching it in the bunker down the FLDS people in southern Utah. Dude, they stick an antenna out the bunker. They got it in there. All the sister wives are like watching Candace, you know? Like, who the fuck watches this shit, bro? I don't get it. But nonetheless, all right, we plow ahead, all right, for the sake of destroying MAGA. Okay, we plow ahead, boss. When I'm in the bunker later, we will watch more of it. all the right-wing shit is brain rot. It is, dude. It is brain rot. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.